Hey everybody, Taco Tone here, and today we are playing a new game. One of my favorites for the N64, Ogre Battle 64. One of the first RPGs I've ever played. Um, Definitely a longer game, definitely a lot of branching paths. So this definitely changed the way I saw video games back in the day. So um, yeah, this is Ogre Battle 64. So I hope you sit back and enjoy it. It's going to be a long one. So let's get this party started. Long ago, there was a time when strength ruled and evil held the world in its vile clutches. The age of Zetagenia. That's it for that. So I tried recording this last night, and I'm using Project 64, and man, was I having issues with the controller. But I got it set up. I bought a GameCube controller specifically for N64 games, so I think we're in decent shape. So we'll see how it goes. But all right, let's do it. I don't think I have much else to say about this game other than, just sit back and enjoy it. It's a long one, but it's definitely a good one. So I hope you enjoyed it as much as I do. I had to start a new game. Lots of characters, lots of story. There's gonna be a lot of story in this game, but it's a good one. It's a good one. This is a game that I had to use a guide way back in the day for sure. Let's just put it that way. You're leaving tomorrow? Yeah. Why can't you stay here? Why the military academy? Why? God knows where my mother is. And I can't stand being around my father. All right, so that's the player, that's the character on the bottom saying that. Dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot. I'm leaving. Here goes. Yumo. I promise I'll make you proud. I have to learn to stand on my own. So I can protect both of us. You guys are the slowest talkers of all time. The slowest. Anyway. Present day, right? 6 years later, Winea, capital of Palatinus. Ishka Military Academy, graduation ceremony. Our next graduate. He who has learned the ways of the sword and God's teachings, in accordance with the traditions kept since the days of the progenitor. Okay, that was weird. I'm not sure what the hell happened. Okay, this is something wrong with my controller probably. I shall now complete thy training with an oath to our mother birth. What is thy name? Okay. All right, I'm gonna go with Taco. Let's go with Taco, because that is the best name ever. I'm gonna go with the name I usually do for RPGs for whatever, but I think one day I spelled it wrong, and then I just stuck with it, so. Yeah. Okay. Wako. Great name. What is thy date of birth? Oh, I'll do my real date of birth. May 7th, Flama 6. I memorized that since I was a child. I thought flames were cool. I was like, Flama 6, let's go. Wako Gallant, I ask thee, What dost thou hold within thy sword? Let's go with passion. Be a passionate person. Held passion within my sword. What shalt thou sever with thy sword? Hope, greed, order, silence, anarchy, or control. Yeah, we're gonna sever control. My sword I will sever control. For what shalt thou beseech the gods? Valor, purity, might, triumph, sacrifice, or trust? What do I want? Might. I will beseech the gods for might. What shalt thou offer the gods? I'll offer them glory, of course. Love, truth, freedom, embrace love's glory. Glory, man. Offer the gods glory. What dost thou wish for? Strife, serenity, wealth, perform, fertility, peace. What fertility? I wish for fertility on this land. What shalt thou rid from this land? Changes, law, ideal, honor, rule, chaos. You need chaos and law, or you can't have one without the other. Changes, with rule. I'll rid this land of rule. I say land of rule. Lastly, for whose help dost thou call upon? Gotta go with the flame, dude. Gotta go with the flame. I call upon the raging flame for help. Upon thy departure, I bestow these gifts. Alright, these gifts are going to tell you what classes of characters you get. So I'm going to have a axe guy, which I think is a berserker. Like a paladin. Not a paladin, a knight or something like that. A witch. We'll see. I don't remember everything, so I know we have a witch. And we have a sorceress. So a witch, a sorceress, a knight, some other stuff. We'll see. Atlus USA presents Ogre Battle Saga Episode 6. Person of Lordly Caliber. Oh, it's such a great game. Here we go. We're off to our adventure. Long journey ahead. I always like the graphic style in this game, the pseudo RPG stuff, or not RPG, 3D stuff. Actually, it's kind of like Mario RPG. I think that's why I was drawn to this game, because the graphics kind of reminded me of Mario RPG. Just a little bit. We've made it. Prologue. Casting their gaze on the ground. Trudging along. Yes, we are trudging along for sure. Southern Region, Aka Castle. Personnel assignment ceremony. Welcome to the Palatinian Army, Southern Division. I'm sure you all know that Alba is the most rugged region in Palatinus. Now we're doing it again, apparently. Not sure why I have to hold down the L button to advance the text box, but I'm stuck with my controller set up. Looks like some of you are graduates from the military academy in the Central Region. I have absolutely no idea why you people chose to come here of all places. think that you could slack off? If that's the case, then I suggest you think again. Don't expect any special treatment. All that counts is your ability. Remember that. That's all I have to say at this point. Now I want you to go on a training exercise. Ariosh, you take care of the rest. Before we start the exercise, we must get organized. Manale, Wako, Diomedes, Minotaur, Leia, Alex, you were selected as command candidates. Wait in the hall. You will interview with your advisor in a little while. Follow your advisor's instructions and work hard to become competent soldiers. That is all. No questions asked. Understood? No, we're good. Get moving. Let's go, baby. Come on in. Wako Gallant, reporting as requested, sir. Alright, let me see. Game always has graphical issues. Doesn't matter what emulator you play it on. I thought I would play this on my Wii U, but I set up my capture card. Dear Wako. I see. Huh? My name is Hugo Miller. I'm your advisor. Graduated from the Ishka Military Academy, eh? What, are you nervous? Don't worry, I'm here to guide you. You'll get used to me in no time. Or get used to it, I suppose. Alright, you're dismissed. Head to Teddy Plains and get ready for training. We'll begin as soon as everyone arrives. Excuse me, sir, but is that all? When you get old, you can tell a lot by looking at people's faces. Why we lack strength, our knowledge and experience more than make up for it. And, to tell you the truth, I've known about you for a long time. Come on, get out of here. Looks like the next guy's waiting. You're ready for training, understood? Yes, sir. Diomedes Rang, reporting as requested, sir. Rangu. You're Diomedes, eh? Who the hell are you? What's a fossil like you doing? Oh no. Don't tell me you're my superior. Sorry, Dio. Looks like he is. Okay, so just kind of get a little breakdown of how this is gonna go. So there are lots of different battles. Obviously, these battles tend to take a while. So my plan is each episode will be one battle. I'm gonna do all like the boring stuff off stream, I think. So yeah, that's the plan. Let's see if I can remember. Okay. So yeah, so anything where it comes to like organizing my units, all that kind of stuff, I'll probably just do it off stream because that's really time consuming, and I'm going to be doing a lot of like the grinding off stream. So you'll mostly just see like the important stuff. That's the plan. So yeah. So, yeah, this is the screen where you have all your units and stuff. So I'm going to do some rearranging real quick. Okay, what is going on? Okay, I haven't played this in a while. I need to remember how to do this. Sorry. Yeah, formation. Okay. It's been a while since I played this. Okay. Yeah, so each unit will perform a certain way based on where they are in their unit formation. So archers get 2 shots at the back. As you can see, these soldiers get 2 attacks in the front. This is slash times 2. My character will get 2 slashes in the front as well. So I'm gonna put him in the middle. I might put him in the back. Let's see. These soldiers. Just put them in the front. Actually, no, I want these guys in the front. So we'll get 2 attacks in the front. And we'll just do it like this. Where they can attack either side. And they really give you some strange combinations here in the beginning of the game. I want them to protect the... Well, I'll have them protect the... Which... So physical characters cannot, like... So for instance, for this formation, they won't be able to attack the archer in the back. The only way the archer can be attacked is by a magic or by a range attacks. So physical attackers won't be able to get past this guy in the front. Also, another strange thing about this game is... Unless you're forced to, so this character, since she is, I guess in the game, in the battle screen, she's going to be in the bottom right, or the back right of the grid. She can't attack anybody on the left, the far left part of the grid, unless there's only one person left. They won't attack across the entire length of the grid, so any character in the middle, they can attack anybody in the middle, left, or right, depending on the enemy's formation, but any characters that are to the far left, to the far right, will only attack the right or the middle, vice versa. So that's why you want to kind of evenly distribute, I suppose, your units, so that way you can get coverage for everything. So, like, you don't want to just have, you don't want to. I mean, I guess you could, but that's also just a strange way to. I don't know. To me, it's strange, but. But yeah, and like I said, you want to make sure that you're taking advantage of, how many times they can attack in each battle. So I think having him in the front, he does more physical damage, but it's fine. I'll keep him back there for now, unless I absolutely feel like I have to change it. But I've never felt that way before. I can also exchange characters between units. So if I really wanted to have, one of these male soldiers. Or the fighters go into like this switches team, you can do that. Another thing about this game is, so you have your, I guess it does give you a attack. So in the front, he does more damage in the front. So maybe I will move him to the front. You can see slash times 11 times 2 if he's in the front, 11 times 1 if he's in the middle, and 10 times 2 in the back. So maybe he will be better up front, which I'll do that. Go ahead and change. So this shows you the different attacks they can do. The Amazons can just shoot. Obviously, they do more damage in the back. Well, they do more damage based on the fact that they are attacking twice. They do more physical damage with one shot, but same with these guys. They do more physical damage in the front, and they attack twice. These soldiers, what they'll do is, they're useful. They're obviously the worst units in the game, but this is how you promote new classes and get more characters in order to promote them into higher classes. So. Soldiers, after a certain amount of battles, they'll turn into fighters or they'll turn into Amazons, and it depends on the gender of their commander. So anybody with a little yellow arrow, or I guess the commander thing or whatever it is, that's the gender they're going to go to. So if you have a male here, it's going to turn into fighters. If you have a female here, it's going to turn into Amazons. And now you cannot have male Amazons or female fighters. It doesn't happen in this game. A lot of the classes in this, I think almost all the classes in this game are gender locked. However, they do have some that are similar, like the wizard and the sorceress. So there's the sorceress and the wizard, so those are competing, but there's no, like, as far as I know, there isn't like a heavy armor female class that I can think of. But I haven't played this game in a while. Like, I've played the beginning a couple times just to kind of, wet my whistle with this, but I haven't gotten too far in the game. I don't think since I had this on the N64. That's a whole different story. But yeah, so there's lots to do with this game. There's a lot of secret classes to find. There's enemies in the woods you can find, and to get into beast tamers. It's a lot, but I love this game. This is a great game. I think it's one of the most underrated games out there. It's definitely a game that I think it takes patience to play this. It's not a fast-moving game at all. It takes a lot of patience to play this game, let's just put it that way. But I love it. For whatever reason, this game really spoke to me when I was a kid. So, yeah. So let's get going. And so I've given you the rundown of how the units work. If there's anything else that I remember as the game goes on, I'll show you. Like I said, I'm not going to actually spend too much time on camera redoing my units, unless there's new units I want to show you. But most of the training stuff I do in between battles, I'm not gonna have you guys sit through that. Scene 1, their southern reaches. All right, this is gonna be our first battle, so. And you'll see why you need patience to play this game if you've never played an Ogre Battle game before. Mako Gallant, reporting as requested, sir. Diomedes Rangu, reporting as requested, sir. No, I didn't expect you two to arrive at the same time. Nice and prompt. I hope you came prepared, Diomedes. He's being picked on. Why just me? Man, that pisses me off. And call me Dio, all right? You too, you better not call me Diomedes, or else. Okay, will you calm down? I want you to head for the Theatricus mine to the west. There's been quite a number of incidents recently where the workers were attacked by wild beasts. In addition, there are bandits in the area. The locals are very concerned about the situation. Now, go take care of it. Take a look at this map. All right, so I'll give you a breakdown of each map and all that kind of stuff, so you can set up your tactics. Let me begin. Zemia will be our headquarters. From headquarters, you can dispatch units or order them to retreat. Do not let your headquarters be overtaken. Let me explain how strongholds are displayed. Colored icons indicate strongholds. Units in a stronghold will rest and recover hit points. A blue circle indicates that the stronghold belongs to you. A red circle indicates that the stronghold belongs to your enemy. A green circle indicates that the stronghold is neutral. A blue square indicates your headquarters, and a red square indicates your enemy's headquarters. Make sure you remember this. Enough about strongholds, let's get down to business. The destination of this exercise is Theatricus Mine. The mine is located a day southwest of your headquarters. Just get there. Easy enough, right? As I said earlier, there are bandits and monsters in the area. This will be your first time leading the troops, so show caution in your actions. I will provide a briefing like this prior to each operation. You can skip it by pressing start. Well, I guess that's it for me. Okay, this one's pretty easy. I've done this dozens of times, so. Yuako, you command the troops. You can handle it, can't you? This is an order. Let's start with the training. I'll be waiting outside. Hey, wait a minute. What's this all about? You make some snap judgment You make some snap judgment on something like that without a test or anything? I tested each of you in my own way. Besides, it's only temporary. Don't make such a fuss about it. You hear me? Oh, this guy is such a pain in the ass. I'm talking about Dio, not... It was him, Dio. How do you get to be the commander? Come on, let's take it outside. Man's got some problems. I challenge you one-on-one. I don't mind if you're strong, but I won't let anyone weaker than me be my commander. You know what I'm trying to say, right? Fight me. No, I'm not fighting you, dude. No, I won't. What's the big deal about who's better than who anyway? I don't mind if you are the commander. What are you saying? You're so superior that you don't care? Are you mocking me because I'm from the South? Sorry, I didn't mean it that way. Get a hold of yourself, Dio. Why do you get so angry? Don't be so rash. The rest of your life is just set in stone, right? But... Enough. You'll eventually understand your shortcomings. ... For now, follow my orders. I'll assess your skills according to your performance. Go take care of those beasts if you want to make a name for yourself. Damn it, we're not janitors, we're soldiers. Stop complaining and get your butts moving. Come on, DL. Literally the first day, man. Relax, brother. Okay, so we have to get down to Theodricus Mine. Okay, cool. Now this is where the real fun begins. Main command is displayed when you push the R button. With this, you can organize the dispatch units located. Okay. I think I know why I'm having issues. Give me a second. Okay, I fixed it. I think I had the L and R button. That's the same button or something like that. I'm not really sure, but it was causing issues. Okay. We're good now. Okay, so we have our units here. You dispatch these guys. Okay, so you have all these people you can dispatch. So we get Dio and his troops now, so he's on the same team, so. I think he can dispatch up to 10 units, I want to say. Yeah. Okay, here we go. I think this has a shop here. Yeah, that's a shop. So there's a little shop sign in the corner of that portrait that shows you what's there. Let's see. Montana, I'll send you down here. Musa. Okay, we have a berserker and a beast tamer. All right. Yeah, so they slowly meander their way down towards the place. So yeah, it's like I said, this game takes a little patience. Game is probably not suitable for gamers in 2023 because, you know, everything needs to be instant gratification, I suppose. So, especially for younger people, because I played this when I was what? Game came out in 99. But this when I was, I don't know how I played this when I was 11. I have no idea how I liked this game so much, but I did. But I was always like a weirdo. I don't know. But I remember renting this game from Hollywood Video back in the day, and I'm not sure why we rented it. Like it wasn't like I had heard about it or my friends were talking about it. It was just a game that maybe it's like the cover. I don't know what it was. So yeah, we rented the game. I really liked it. I remember my mom got it for me for Christmas, and that's when I actually started, you know, getting around and beating it. Let's actually go inside the stronghold. Stronghold commands. Okay, so you can shop here. So we can buy stuff. Oh, we have some of these things. I don't think we need any of this stuff. Heal. We could probably get a couple heal seeds. We can also send those back to the depot. Okay, that's a lot of money. I don't have. We'll buy revive stones. It's probably going to be useful at some point. Okay. And quit gates are also good. In case like you have to have somebody retreat. Sorry. Retweet. There's no tweeting here. All right, let's enter the stronghold and see what they have to say. Hey, how about a drink? I don't understand these kids these days. My son's an idiot. He's growing his hair out. I didn't raise him to be no sissy girl. He claims it's some tradition from Indigo. What the hell is that? Is this some kind of protest? We can't write that in 2023. That'll come after you big time. So anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so I got this game for Christmas. That's when I ended up beating it. And yeah, this is probably about the year 2000 or 1999 or 2000. And then the GameCube came out. And this is how you get suckered into the GameStop model. Wait, there's something here. Baldur's Sword was found. And I ended up selling this game along with a bunch of my N64 games to get a GameCube. Now, the GameCube was a great console. I had nothing against it, but sold this game and a lot of my favorites from the N64 era to Oh yeah, the Witch's Den, that revives any characters that died, by the way. I'll show you what happens later if your characters die at the end of the battle. There are rebels in the south protesting the aristocracy. Leader of the movement is something like friendly? No, that's not it. It's fresh something. Something like that. If you can't tell, this game is very political. Just think which is why I enjoy this game. It's like Game of Thrones. Yeah, so I sold all my games, including this one. I sold my N64. At the time, didn't think much of it. It's like, you know what? I want the new GameCube, blah, blah, blah. I enjoyed the GameCube. I played Melee on it. It was mainly a Melee machine, but anyway, so I wanted to buy this game. Bordeaux has been liberated. I wanted to rebuy this game, even though I didn't have an N64 because I just wanted to have it. And I remember seeing this game at a gaming convention. I think it was PAX East in like 2018 or something like that, or PAX West or PAX South, one of the PAXs. Back in 2018, I went to the like a retro game place. They were selling retro games. Come on, I'm almost gonna finish this story. I know it's exhilarating. Prince Emil is visiting Alba right now. There are plenty of royal haters here. I hope he's safe. Yeah, so I saw the game. Now this is a sealed copy. This wasn't like an unopened used copy. A sealed copy of this game was going for $2,000. And I remember sitting there at the time, because I also didn't like consider the fact that it was sealed, but I was like, oh my God, this game is worth $2,000 now. And I think from that day, I got to the point where I was like, yeah, I'm not selling my games anymore. And then I did the same thing when I wanted to buy some Switch games. I sold my 3DS. An idiot. This is when the 3DS was still a thing. I sold my 3DS and a bunch of games. Luckily, I still have my Poké Walker and Soul Silver because that game was already getting expensive when I sold that stuff to GameStop. I did this like in 2019, dude. Like, I'm still ashamed of myself, or 2018, 2019. Even after the whole Ogre Battle, cartridge incident. So, I've bought a 2DS XL since then. But, man. And some of those games were going for a lot of money. So this game was one that was, for a sealed copy, is pretty expensive. I don't know what the prices are these days, but the retro craze, I can only imagine they've gone up. Although I don't know what an unsealed used copy is. Southern Division, they're here already? Calm down. It's not that big of a problem. Our plan has already been initiated. We must stop them or else it will come to naught. Nothing will change. Everything will remain the same. This is for our future. I'll leave this place to you. Buy us as much time as possible. All right, so it sounds like there's some something going on here. All right, come on, you dogs. Get out of our way. All right. So this is the battling. So battling is autonomous. The game fights itself. You can set battle strategies. Autonomous means that they kind of just, I want to say attack randomly. I don't really know. Most of the time I go attack leader because if you attack the leader, then, show you what happens. Get a chance to beat them. We should. All right, leader's done for. Now they're gonna go into autonomous. Okay, so the way you win, I believe you win if you kill their leader, or it depends on which unit does more damage in battle. It's just strictly damage. Nothing to do with like how many people you kill, other than the leader, I suppose. Here, what now? When you defeat the leader, they don't really do anything. They kind of just wander around and try to avoid getting killed. So that's why I like to kill leaders first, because it gets rid of any opportunities where they can kind of sneak up on you or something like that. So since I killed the leader, now I have her coming up here. But this is a really easy battle. This is none of the units that we fight are strong. I don't even think they attempt to go to your stronghold. I could be wrong, but yeah. So fun game. A slow game, but it's a fun game. All right, ready to attack. Come on, lady. Yeah, so the fighter on the left, he will never attack the witch because he's on the far left side of the unit formation. Even though I have it set to attack later, he'll never do it. That's why, again, setting up your formation is pretty important. Witches don't attack. All they do is give you status effects, which can be annoying. Okay, so she's going to go back to her stronghold. So when they have that icon, they're going to go back to their stronghold and rest up. So this means she's going to completely avoid fighting this guy. Now we have another dude here. We're in good shape, though. We're on the stronghold. This guy's getting all the XP. He's gonna go back to his stronghold then, too. I think you only get more than 1 XP when you kill people. Now, there's also a is it affinity? I'm not. It's like Paragon and Renegade. It's loyal. Oh, I forget the terms that they use. Not the target location. Now, I want. It's almost like a good and evil balance thing, but it depends on the types of units your formation kills. So if you kill like I want to say like paladins, it's alignment. Sorry, your alignment goes towards chaotic. I don't really know if I should be. I'm gonna see if I can intercept one of them. As long as you don't take a weird path. Okay, you're not gonna get him, are you? Okay, he's running away. All right, so I'll get him eventually. Well, she's gonna heal up, which is fine. I just want to get rid of one of these guys. Now we're saying flow. Yeah, part of the problem is, like, at least in this one, there's not enough units that, like, get everybody involved in the battle. I always try to keep somebody at the stronghold in case something weird happens, but... Okay. So I meant to move Walker to the front. I am probably going to interchangeably call him Magnus, because that's his default name. So if you hear me say Magnus, I actually mean the main character. All right, there we go. And once you kill the enemies, you get a prize. You get a prize, I suppose. Iron Claw. Okay, let's move on. All right. Heavy camp. I shouldn't. I don't think they're gonna come after me. No, they could. If they attack you while you're camping, everybody's asleep. By the way, they don't wake up until they get attacked. Kind of a pain in the ass. So you know what? I'm actually going to just move them back to the. I can't see what they're up to. I do want to kill all the people though. Kill them all. Gotta get that XP. This game does get pretty difficult later. That's why you kind of want to take advantage while you can early on. Status effects do not carry over. I believe they don't carry over between battles, so just because they're poisoned now doesn't mean they'll be poisoned. Actually, well, does it? No. All right, we'll also send Dio out because they're not gonna come. They're not gonna come towards us. So terrain also affects your movement speed. So players that don't have flying units, I believe, will move slower over certain types of terrain, or if they're not like these guys, I believe Yeah, so they have good mountain terrain movement, as you can see in the bottom right-hand corner. It says MTN. So it just depends on types of units. Also determine, you know, their movement speed on the terrain. So like if I was chasing this guy, if he was still alive on a mountain with one of these characters, I'd never catch him. I'd move slower than he was. And that kind of stuff actually does play no effect. Like, if you have to consider when you're trying to send somebody over a mountain, like, are they actually going to go up the mountain, or are they trying to find a way around it? So yeah, it's pretty interesting. All right. Now that I think about it, I think when you're poisoned, do you lose HP when you're poisoned, or is it like a lose attack power? I don't remember. All right, he should bounce right into Dio. There we go. Come on, Dio. Finish him off. And by the way, so that choice I made earlier in the game, these choices do affect the story. I think there's like dozens of, I think it's like a dozen endings in this game, which is crazy to think about because this game is long as hell. There's no way I am going to try to get all the endings. I'm going to play this game as blind as possible. There are some things I do remember. Most of it's from the first quarter of the game, I suppose. But I don't remember all the decisions. Okay, so they got an alignment down because they killed that knight, as you saw. So, and also so some classes you can only get based on your alignments when it's time to promote themselves. So there's a lot of things in this game that I still don't know. Like, this is still a game I'd probably use a guide on. I probably will use a guide for parts of this game, even though I said I want to do this blind, but I also want to try to get the best ending. At least try to get as many secrets unlocked as possible, but it's a lot. There's a lot to this game, and that's really all there is to say about that. All right, I'm gonna have you move up here. Oh, she found something. Old clothing. Everything you find has a use. The old clothing will be used for something. I don't know what it is. I accept the challenge. Well, I think I know what it's for. So, like I said, there are a bunch of different classes. There are a lot of monster classes. For instance, there are zombies. There's a zombie class in this game. They're not very strong, but they can't die. So that's that. Now, if you have a character who dies in battle and you don't revive them before the battle ends, there's a chance they can turn into a zombie, or they just stay dead, and you have to use an item to heal them. Flow's getting kind of start moving slow. Also, okay, so depending on how tired you're all, that also there's that little flag there. When it fills up red, that's when they're tired. That's when you camp on your own. Or that's when the game camps on the game sets up camp by itself. So when you're more tired, the slower you move on the map. I believe. So anyway, characters will stay dead if they don't turn into a zombie. You have to use an altar resurrection to bring them back. But if you don't do that, then there's a chance that they'll turn into a zombie the next fight. So yeah, you want to make sure that you're reviving your people before the battle ends. All right, there she goes. Cool. It's got to get them some XP. This is why you want to try to kill everything, because if you don't do that, then you'll be underleveled. Okay, so I think I can move Magnus to the next stronghold. Guy's all the way over here. Doubt he's gonna be useful at all, but I'll move him to Bordeaux, I suppose. All right, so she's immobilized. She's not going to do anything. Now, the target location. All right. Yep. Go ahead and finish her off. I just love this game. It's such a good game. Like I said, it's a game that a lot of people haven't heard of, but it's good. I really love it. And I haven't played this since I beat it in high school, or middle school, whenever the heck it was, probably high school. This is a nice little treat. I've never had because it's such a long game, I've never really had a reason to go through and play it again. Mostly because my attention span for playing games these days is not what it used to be. Which is the reason why most of my LPs end up being cut off after a few episodes. I just don't have the attention span to just, I'm gonna get back and play this game again. But I am trying a new method of having shorter playthroughs, shorter episodes, instead of having to sit down and be like, oh, I have to play this game for 2 hours. So he's gonna go to the stronghold down here. I'm gonna see if I can intercept him. Although I think he has a movement bonus over me in this dirt. I think I can still get him though. I don't want to have to fight this guy again, that's why. When he heals up. All right, Flo, get him. Give them their discounted insurance rates. But yeah, so that's why a lot of my LPs kind of just fall flat, because I don't know, I just don't have the, I don't know if it's the attention span thing or what, or it's like I just get bored of a couple times of doing things. So before I was trying to like, I'm gonna do these things on stream, and that way I can get longer videos out, and I have a reason to stream, and that didn't work either. But I found out if I do games in like short 40-minute bursts, a lot easier to manage for my time. And usually that's when I tap out. Usually I tap out playing a game for like an hour or so. I can't do huge long gaming sessions like I used to. I don't know. It also depends on the game. Also because I don't ever really get far in these games either. So it's like I start a game and then I stop it. So maybe that's why I just don't really put long sessions into these things anymore. Maybe if I was actually making progress, I would. Okay, let's move on. He didn't drop anything. All right, let's go in here. Did I talk to the stronghold? I think I did. This might have been the little girl. Nope, I didn't. The Kingdom of Palatinus is divided into 4 regions. The Central region, Latium, and Winea is its... Sorry, the Central region is called Latium, and Winea is its capital. The Eastern region is Capitrium, the land of Advent. The Western region of Wentinus is mostly farmland. This is the Southern region of Alba. These people live among nature and hunt for a living. This region is the poorest in all Palatinus, and the monsters just keep making things worse. You guys are warriors, right? Can you do something about this? It is good to talk to the people because you learn a lot about what's going on in the game, because they don't, like, there's a whole like underlying message about the politics of the world and towns, all that kind of stuff. And I think once you get into it, like, you'll see it. Like, I don't know, this game is one of the best political stories in video games I've seen. I really, really enjoy it. Even as a child, I enjoyed it, so we'll see how much I enjoy it these days. I can sense special power within you. This power must be the Elum Pedra. One of your men wields the Elum Pedra, no? You seem puzzled by my words. Okay, I'll tell you a story. Elum Pedra is a powerful crystal. Crystallized powers are wind, flame, earth, water, virtue, and bane. Those who possess the Elum Pedra are said to wield special power. It appears that you're under divine protection from the Elum Pedra. Do you have all 6 of them? If you don't, you should find them. Huh. You learn little tidbits, things that they'll never tell you in the story. Well, you probably should go to all the strongholds. Maybe I'll just go down here and see what this person says, and then we'll finish this off, because we're getting pretty close. Well, we are close. There's just one guy left, so he has to rest up for a bit. Then we'll head down there. So if there's anything else, I think there might be another item in here. I'm gonna see if I can scout it out. All right, buddy. Time to get a move on. This is a great game candidate for using fast forward though. But I'm not going to use fast forward on this. Okay, I knew it. There's something here. Hard leather. I knew there was something there. All right, let's liberate this town. As it gets closer, we'll what I'm going to do is I'm going to send Flo in first. I'm 99% sure Magnus is... I'm going to call him Magnus. I'm sure Waco's going to end up killing him off, so... Now, for stronghold characters, all you need to do is defeat the... defeat the commander. There are some fights where it's better to... It gets harder. There are some fights where you want to kill the people surrounding the commander and then kill the commander. But, because it is... I don't want to say it's impossible, but it's really difficult. So, but the quickest way to win those battles is just to kill the commander. All right, what's in here? What do you got to say, buddy? Isn't being in the military pretty tough? Join the army to get the crap beaten out of you in training just to fight bandits? Is that all you'd hope for? Well, yes, it is. Okay. Yeah, so these maps take about 40 to 45 minutes, maybe an hour to beat. The reason why this episode is going a little longer is because we had all that stuff in the beginning, but not to say that there won't be more story, but some of these story beats can take a bit, though. Ready to attack. But, like I said, yep, it's a slow-moving game, which is fine. You've come this far, but you won't go any further. I will defeat you at all costs. You were controlling the beasts? Why do you do this? What are you trying to do? It won't do either of us good if I tell you. What are you going to do? You haven't the slightest idea of what we must endure. You want to know why we do this? Freedom. Yes, for freedom, that's it. Nothing else. Now prepare. It's tough. Once we get further in the story, I'll talk a little more about the factions than the political aspect of this. Like, I'm not going to go into like political theory or anything, because I have no idea to talk about anything talk about any of that stuff, but my personal thoughts. And no, it will have nothing to do with real world nonsense, just within the context of this game. Okay, so there you go. Sometimes it is actually beneficial to kill the other people first so you can get more experience. I suppose if you really wanted to max out your XP, you should probably save the commander or the leader for last. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe I'll attack the strongest here. So they say attack strongest is when they say strongest, it's the enemy with the most HP, I believe. Which is annoying because you have to then switch to attack weakest. Really annoying. No matter what I do. Okay. Whatever. You know, just kill him. Alright. But I guess you want to do that if you want to, you know, soften up everybody else soften all the enemies up for other people to come in and take them out. Hey, we won. Nine soldiers. Let's go, baby. What are you planning? Ugh. Gotta head back, Wako. It sounds like the prince has been attacked. What are you laughing at? Why is that so funny? What? You asked what's so funny? Your foolishness just cracks me up. What do you mean by that? Do I have to explain everything? We were a decoy. Our true goal is revolution. We will destroy the royal family and the nobles and bring changes to this kingdom. We were ordered to get your attention. I didn't expect they to dispatch rookies like you, but it's too late. We'll raise the flag of revolution on Prince Yumel's grave. Oh, the story, the plot thickens. Oh no, is there a choice here? Hey, Waka, wait, where are you going, huh? Let's go rescue the prince. By ourselves? Are you out of your mind? Where exactly is Prince Yumel? How big is the enemy force? We have no information whatsoever. What are we supposed to do, huh, Wako? Besides, how are we going to contact the main regiment? Control yourself, Diomedes. So I can actually progress through the text blocks normally now because I fixed the controller. Realize that. It's too late to join the main regiment. From the size of the decoy, the enemy force shouldn't be that large. Since we're the closest, we must rescue the prince. The troops training nearby are also heading this way. Wako, take command and rescue the prince. I think it's best that you rescue him. Huh? I'll head for the main regiment and give my report. But first, we should go to where Prince Yumel was attacked. It's difficult to devise a decent plan in this kind of situation, but I can at least give you some advice. Alright. There you go. Cool. So, yeah, that's gonna end this first part of Ogre Battle 64. I'm excited to play this again. It's been a long time since I actually gave this game a full-on playthrough, so it won't be perfect. I won't be able to 100% this, mostly because there's a lot of stuff to do in this game and there are a lot of endings. So, yeah, it's just going to be one of those games that we're just gonna take some time to get through it, but I think we'll get through it eventually. I think there's like 40 fights, so this will be about 40 parts or something like that. I'm not exactly sure, but there's a lot. So there's a long way to go, but it'll be a great story. It'll be a great ride, and the story does get pretty crazy towards the end. So, from what I remember, but at least it'll be a fun journey to get there. So, thank you so much for tuning in to episode 1. I appreciate it. If you liked it, leave a like on the video. Leave some comments in the comment section. Tell me what you think about this game some more, or if you've actually played it yourself. So, cool. All right, that'll be it. Have a good night. Bye bye.